Okay, so here I am on my site, and we're getting there slowly but surely. But clearly we've got a menu here that looks a bit of a mess. We've got every page represented on this menu. I'm heavily zoomed in, so it's wrapping onto two lines. I'm heavily zoomed in because a lot of my students use mobile phones, so that's the reason for that. Now we've got things like sample page in here. We've got privacy policy mixed up with the checkout and all this kind of stuff. So let's just spend a few minutes to get that looking correct. So let's go back over to the dashboard. First thing I'm going to do is take out that sample page. So let's click on pages. Here are our various pages, and I will sample page, very easy, throw it in the trash. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is create some menus so that we can put things in the right places. So come down to appearance and go to menus. Okay, so this is a new part that we haven't seen yet. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new menu. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call this the main menu. Click on create menu. Now what I've got over here are the various pages that I can add to this menu. So my main menu is going to be my principal menu for the site. So I want my welcome page in there. I want my checkout, I want my cart, and I want my shop. And for me, that will do for the moment. Click on add to menu. And here they now are. Now, I don't want my shop to be at the bottom here, so I'm just going to drag it up until it sits neatly in position 2. Okay? Click on Save Menu. I'm going to create a second menu now, so click on Create a New Menu again, and I'm going to call this the Top Menu. Now for this one, I want to have the privacy policy, the terms and conditions, and the About Us. I'm going to add those to the menu. Order not so important, I'm happy with that. And I'm going to click on Save Menu. Right, now let's get these in the right place on the site. So for that, we want to go over to our Customize for our theme. And then scroll down a bit here, and we've got menus. If I click on that, we've got the two menus that I've just added in. Okay, I'm actually just going to zoom out a little bit. Excuse me, mobile users, because this is defaulting to the mobile menu because I'm so zoomed in. So just zoomed out one notch so that it defaults more to a desktop type menu, so that you can see more clearly what we're doing here. So here's the mashup, here's the mix-up of the various items. So if I click on main menu now, if I want to make this the primary menu, so here's all the items that we've already added in. Display location, I'm going to put this in the primary menu. Alright, so notice now how I've got welcome, shop, checkout and cart. Good stuff. I could actually at this point, if I wanted to switch checkout with cart, which kind of be logical, I could actually do it here. Okay, click Save and Publish. Go back, and now we go to the top menu. And I'm going to make this my secondary menu. If I click on that now, and here we go. We've now got a secondary menu with the various bits and bobs up here. Our privacy policy, terms and conditions, and About Us sitting how we want. Fantastic. So we just click on Save and Publish. And now we've got an e-commerce store that really is starting to get into a position where we can start to add products. So the last lecture of this section is a sum up of everything we've learned. There's an awful lot we've done here. If you got to this point, you really should be very proud of yourself. And then once we've gone through the sum up, the next major section is going to be adding products from our AliExpress store. Okay, see you in a moment for the sum up.